Welcome back to the shed. It's your man in the shed, Annie P. Do I have a treat for you today? So, after the success of my From Dusk Till Dawn script reading, which I'm sure you will say was enlightening, if you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. I've decided to give you a masterpiece today. You are going to get acting of the highest order. Some amazing voice adaptation so that you know which character is which. So, what we're going to do today is a bit odd, but I have been given a question in a comment from one of my many fans. So, thanks for the question, Neil. I know you personally. Don't like you, but I know you. So, I have a question, and it is to one of my other fan, Chris. Chris, as a cat-saving superstar hero that you are, world class, I put you down, and I've had some comments about putting you in the same bracket as Pele and Lewis Hamilton, who are world-class sportsmen, but I think you belong there and deserve to be there. Anyway, Chris, the question is that, sorry, what is the easiest colour of cat to save? And also, let's turn it on its head. Which colour is hardest to save? Now, I'm going for easiest to save as one of those gingers, and the hardest, the black, because they might blend in with the trees. So, if you could give me a comment on that, Chris, that would be amazing. So, today, what's the video all about today, Andy? Wow, we've only been going 2 minutes and I haven't even got to the title. Wow. Many years ago, there used to be this writer dude called Billy Shakespeare. Anyway, he wrote a few famous plays. Personally, never read them, not interested in them until today. So, what am I going to do today? Wow. You people are in for a treat because today I am doing scene 1 of Hamlet. Never read it, so it's going to be a real treat for you. Fortunately, I've got a coffee. Think we might need more than a coffee after this. If you've got some gin available, yeah, you might want to pour double one of them. It might make it a bit more, what's the word? You know when you've got a toothache and it keeps throbbing and you have that medicine and it makes the pain go away? I think the gin could work possibly the same as that. So, I've no idea who these characters are or what they do. In scene 1, there seems to be... Who we got? We got Bernardo, Franco, and some dude called Horatio. And, oh, how many are there? Marcellus. What sort of name's that? Why can it be John? Oh, and there's a ghost as well, apparently. Who knew there'd be a ghost? And this seems to go on for... Oh, my word. How many words are in that? Right. I'm going to struggle, I have to say, before I get started with the English. And let's be fair, if you've heard any of my videos before, you know I'm not exactly a great reader. But, yeah, this is it's gonna go on for a while. It could be a good 20, 25 minutes. I need to get this done quick because Neil's watching Homes Under the Hammer, and that is, obviously, you know, he likes his bit of Dion in the morning. Which I think that might be a euphemism for something. So I better get started. So you're in for a treat. So I'm going to do scene 1 now, which is the tragedy of Hamlet, Prince of Denmark, or as us commoners know it, as Hamlet. And then a bit later, if this doesn't go too much of a balls up, I might do scene 2. Who knows? By the end of the month, we might have Hamlet done in a strange way. So, scene 1. Are you excited yet? And again, Chris, if you could really, serious, if you could get back to us about those cats, it would be amazing. And whilst I'm here, if you haven't checked out Ariel's channel, Night at Hand, what's wrong with you? Let's get that done, people, yeah? If you want to see some traditional Filipino and Southeast Asian cooking, then Ariel's your man. Got some great tips on there. And yesterday he done some delicious looking squid rings. So they look great. Big thumbs up for that one, Ariel. Hope you're well and you're in for a treat now, my friend. Because today we get Shakespeare. Oh yes. Scene 1. So let's see then. Etanor, a platform before the castle. Francisco at this point enters. To him, Bernardo. Who's there? Nay, unto me. Stand and unfold yourself. Long live the king! Bernardo. He. You come most carefully upon your hour. 'Tis now stuck 12. Get thee to bed, Francisco. For his relief, much thanks. 'Tis better cold, and I am sick at heart. Have you had a quiet guard? No, not a mouse stirring. As I say, not the best reader. Well, good night. If you meet Horatio or Marsilius, the rivals to my watch, bid them make haste. I think I hear them. Stand who there? Enter Horatio and Marcellus. Friends to his guard, the legion to the dame. Give you good night, oh farewell, honest soldier, who believe you. Yeah, I'm not doing very well on the voices, and I'm not really sure you know what's quite going on yet. But I think what's happened is one of the guards is the end of his shift and he's going home to bed, and the other two are coming in. That's what I get so far. So where were we? So Francisco says, Bernardo has my place. Give you good night. And he buggers off. Hello, Bernardo, Marcellus says. Say, what is Horatio here? A piece of him. Welcome, Horatio. Welcome, good Marcello. What has this thing appeared against tonight? I have seen nothing. Horatio, tis but our fantasy, and will not let beneath take hold of him, touching his dreaded sight. Twice seen of us, therefore I have... This makes no sense, this bloody English. Anyway, not to me anyway. Therefore I have entreated him along with us to watch a minute of this night. And if again this appreciation come, he may not approve our eyes and speak to it. Tuss, 'twill not appear. Sit down a while and let us once again analyse your ears, and are so fortified against our story. What we have tonight seen. Well, sit down and let us hear Bernardo speak of it. I don't actually know which one I'm doing the voice of now. It's got, you probably got about 6 different people with 7 different voices. But we'll stick with it. Well, sit down and let us hear Bernardo speak of it. That'll be Horatio from now on. Last night of all, Bernardo, when yon same star that westward from the pole had made his course to illuminate the part of heaven where now it burns, Marcellus and myself, and the bell then beating one. Then a ghost comes in. Ooh, scary shit, man. Peace break thee off. Look where it's come again. In the same figure like the king that dead. Thou art a scholar. Speak out it, Horatio. Look to not like a king. Mark it, Horatio. Most like it harrows me with fear and wonder. I would be spoke to. Question it, Horatio. What art thou that unscrutest this time of night, together with that fair and warlike form, in which the majesty of buried Denmark did sometimes march by heaven in charge thee speak. Don't actually understand what the bloody hell's going on in this play, but hey, we're going with it. 10 minutes in, let's carry on. Also, the writing's very small, so, struggling there a bit, getting old. But new glasses, they're not wonky anymore, Chris, which is quite nice. It is offended. Sorry, no. It is offended. See it stalk away. Stay, speak. I change thee, speak. 'Tis gone, and will not answer. How now, Horatio? You tremble and look pale. It is not like this something more than fantasy. What think you on it? Before my God, I might not believe without the sensibility and true average of mine own eyes. So what is this with Shakespeare then? People get like, oh yeah, he's the greatest script writer of all time. I'm reading the bloody thing. I haven't got a clue what's going on. What's it all about, eh? We continue. Where was I? Oh yeah. Oh God. What a load of crap. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm not a fan. It's a bit, there you go. Bit of Shakespeare. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm not gonna do the whole of it because, one, I don't understand it. What the hell's going on? I do have a bit more Shakespeare for you though. Not sure which one this is from. I think this could be from Hamlet. This is the only bit I know. So we're going to take a bit of... I'm going to have to go down a bit because you're not going to see it. So, I've got my football. The only bit of Shakespeare I know. Let's go back up so you can see my beautiful face. Here I am, looking amazing. Dear Horatio, for I knew him well, whether it is nobler in the football or some other stuff. So, before we go, this is great. What you're going to get to see now is me in all my football genius. Now, some of you obviously know how good a footballer I actually was. Put the comments in about how brilliant I was. You go onto the TV and you can see the likes of Messi and Ronaldo, and in the past we had Maradona and Pele, and they were pretty good. I've got to give them that. And then there's me. So you've got one level there. So let's put a few others in the level of Ronaldo, Messi. You've got the Brazilian Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, Pele, Maradona, Zinedine Zidane, Paul Scholes, Jeff Perron. There's one there for you now. And then there's me, okay? And I'm not putting myself in that bracket. Anyone who knows me, possibly I don't belong quite in that bracket. But I am going to show you the genius, and I'm going to show you that I've still got all of my football abilities. I've even got a ball. Are you ready to see all the skills in my football arsenal? Well, did you enjoy them? There they were. Yep, that's right. I didn't have any. And it made me sick because growing up as a child, which is generally when you try to grow up, obviously, I'm a man, so I still haven't grown up. Just watch this video to find out just how much. But what you will know if you know me is I was a bit not very good at football, but it was what I love to do on a weekend. You get up on a Saturday morning at about, early, go down to Hamlet College, have a kickabout with whoever was down there, normally play on the Astro. Also, that was always good fun when it was raining because they had like the sand there. So if it went off the pitch, which was already quite slippery, and you went onto the concrete, well, there's a good chance you're going arse over tit, which was always amusing. You'd go out in your kit or your shorts and your shirt or whatever, and you come back covered in mud. Yeah, parents are always really pleased with that. Thanks for the washing, Mum. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because I've decided Hamlet isn't for me, and I'm not sure Shakespeare is the right thing. So what I'm going to do for my next one is I'm going to find a script that I know. Obviously, the good thing with Shakespeare is they can't take any money off me if this video ever makes any money, which is unlikely, to be fair. I reckon by the end of the year then, I might have made 74p off of YouTube, which isn't bad. But I'm sure my 7 viewers will enjoy this one and they'll think, Andy, you are an absolute pillock. The quicker you get back to work, the better. Yeah, can't argue with that, really. Maybe I could do some Hamlet at work whilst on the hot play, being awesome. To be or not to be, that is your dinner. Whether it tastes any good, you tell me. Anyway, people, this has been Hamlet. That was my football career in a T. There wasn't any. I do actually remember, though, when I did play football, I used to go and goal. And this is a game I certainly know 2 people who will watch this video will watch. You need to watch to the end, people, because you're going to get this bit. I know Neil is going to watch this because he's got Homes on the Under the Hammer on at 11, and I'm going to make it so he can watch it before. But Neil, do you remember the game? I don't know who we were playing against. It was in the first season of me and you playing for whatever that team was called, BSI or BSE or I don't know, whoever. Anyway, the one where me, you and Rocky played, that season I think was the season we got to Wembley. Well, Horndean anyway. And we played in some final. I think we lost, didn't we? I think he scored an own goal, saying now. That's going to go down in history there, right? That is what happened because it's on the internet, so it must have been true. Anyway, I digress. So we were playing a team that looked like Celtic because they had green hoops on. They weren't Celtic, but they were. This is the thing with Sunday football is you get a good team and you get a rubbish team. You know, you get that in all football, of course. You've got your Manchester Uniteds, your Liverpools and your Man Cities. And then you've got your Derby Counties and your Portsmouths. Sorry, no. Pompey fan as well. Hey, finally got a new manager. I wonder if they're going to play any more exciting than the last one. But hey, there you go. I still digress. So I'm talking about the football match. Yep, I'm still going. Anyway, so in this particular football match, Rocky was stood on the halfway line doing nothing, which is what he was good at. And for some reason, they put yours truly in goal. And I think, Neil, you might have been playing in midfield, might have been playing at centre-back. You weren't doing a good job wherever you were because, let's be fair, you were pretty useless, as was I. You know, you're a little bit fitter than I was, but then, you know, you're about 3 years younger than me. Anyway, I digress still. Anyway, so I'm in goal. You know, you've got, you know, when it comes to goalkeepers, you've had your Schmeichels and your Gordon Bankses and, you know, your Van der Sars. And then there's me. Again, I'm not putting myself in that category. You know, they could catch. So, my football skills again. So, I'm going to need the ball for this one. So, Neil, I know you really enjoyed this one. So, you know, when you're playing or when you're watching football and the goalkeeper goes like that and he puts, really low ceiling here, so I can't actually do it, but the goalkeeper puts it over the crossbar. You know, and some of them look spectacular. Well, I tried something similar. So what I'm going to have to do, because I don't have any height in this ceiling, I'm going to have to move you down a bit. So, that's right, people. I'm on my knees for you millions of fans. So, haven't seen this bit of shed before. So, the ball comes in. Now I'm going to go for the, you know, when they get it and they sort of do that and they spin it over and it goes over the crossbar. Well, this little happy chap, the worst goalkeeper you've ever seen. Well, I wouldn't say the worst. I think the other one, who the other week was in goal, could have been worse than me. I did make a few half decent saves. Anyway, the ball comes in, so I'm looking to do that and put it over the crossbar. What do? I'm not sure you're going to get this in. Well, basically, I do that and put it in the back of my net. So I'm going to move you back up again because I don't like being on my knees. I know it's Neil's favourite position, but hey, there you go. Anyway, so I put the ball in the back of my net. So, because we're a good team, and it's like, oh, don't worry, Hans, you know, you've done your best, you tried to put it over. Oh no, where was Neil Scott? Yeah, you tit, you're looking like that, pointing at me and laughing your ass off. To be fair, it was special. In the same game, we did have an own goal as well, which was spectacular, because I was saving it. It was going this way. And I can't remember the manager's name, but he had a brother, and I think his brother's name was Dave. Well, he got his head on it and put it in the other corner. What a tit. Anyway, that's been my football career. Hope you enjoyed it. It was awesome. It wasn't much of a career. I'm the only person who at the start of the season can give 20 quid in as the to start with. For the game to play, you pay, I think it's £4 if you start, and £1 if you come off the bench. Yeah, I think at the end of the season I might have got some change. Hey, I was a good linesman though. I'm sure you all agree with that. Anyway, that was Hamlet and my football career. Hope you enjoyed it. Bit of an odd mix. Anyway, like I say, I've got to get this one done now because Neil's got Dion to look at in a bit. So, hope you're all well. Stay safe. Give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe. Why wouldn't you? This has been your man in the shed, Andy P. That was awesome. That was Hamlet. And that sucks. See ya, pals.